moment where he meets the guy that looks like Billy Ray Cyrus, he would know to put it in his phone. Is that because he didn't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
So can we text him right now? Just like,
hi,
Billy.
But you haven't answered.
So I was on Hinge when the first time, when we broke up, and I went on a couple of dates with this girl, and she was Billy Ray Cyrus's assistant at one point.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I think I hung out with her for months, and so one night, you know what I mean? She was talking about I used to work for Billy Ray Cyrus, and I was like, well, it's so funny because there's a guy that looks like, right, but there's no way. And she goes, well, give me the number. And I showed her the number. She goes, that's his cell number.
No
way. Yeah. So now I know I have
met him and thought he was a guy that looked like Billy Ray
I think that's what happened. I think there was a guy that I thought that looked like Billy Ray Cyrus, but was Billy Ray Cyrus.
No.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like, this guy looks just like Billy Ray Cyrus, right? I go, I am Billy Ray Cyrus. Yeah, you're not. You know what I mean? But give me your number anyway. But why would I get it?
How would you don't know his name, but you're getting his number.
Yeah. I don't know how.
What situation would that occur?
Yeah.
Can we test?
I don't want to test it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get blocked by him.
I know, but what were the plans? Like, did you guys not make plans?
Airdropped it?
No, that's my question. It's like, why was there an exchange of number to begin with? Like,
I don't remember. I swear to God, it's been there for years.
He's a fan, clearly.
I don't know why.
You're not a fan.
Yeah.
You didn't know he existed.
Can
so
we reach
clearly
out to Billy Ray and eventually maybe have him phone in the show?
Yes.
And see what he remembers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him, but
He might be one of these guys that remembers everything. You know, like there's.
I don't think so. I think he's got Gary Busey.
Very remember, I bet he's a fan. I bet you met
I hope
at a
so.
show after a show and he goes, "I'm Billy Ray Cyrus," and you go, "I don't know what that is."
Yeah.
And then he takes down my name.
It's like what happened to me in Miami.
With
What's her name? And then I burned a bridge with the club.
who?
With let me guess. Hold on.
Rihanna?
No,
Let me guess. Wait,
Wait,
you're the
Oh my God,
Gloria.
Gloria Estefan. Wait. Gloria Estefan.
So I was at the club. I've told this story before, but
Yes.
years ago. But I was
I
at the
remember.
club. I'll tell you, right? I was at the club, Miami Improv, way back in the day.
Okay.
I'm in the
When's
green
that?
room. I'm so hot. I just remember that, sweating, right? And the manager comes back and he goes, "Oh man, she's here." I go, "Ooh, I'm so hot." He's like, "I don't care about that." He goes,
He probably did say.
"Yeah. Gloria
Gloria.
Estevan."
Who's that?
It's
I go,
Australian.
she goes,
Gloria.
"Gloria Estevan."
Well, yeah.
And I go, "I don't know." And he goes, "You don't know Gloria Estevan?" I go, "I don't know. She's an actress, right?" I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
What year is this?
20 years ago.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, right? It is crazy. It's crazy.
How did you miss that? That was a moment.
I grew up with Joy Division and Sonic Youth and noise,
Cool, man.
post punk rock kind of stuff. No, that's not what it
you
is.
would never have heard
Like
mainstream.
Pavement. I like
man.
Pavement. You know, slacker music.
No, yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
such an icon.
I don't do
An
that.
icon.
Like, how did I live all the way on the other side of the globe and everyone knew Gloria Estefan?
Yeah.
The Philippines love that shit.
We do love that.
Yeah.
We
love
do,
that
we
shit.
do.
So anyway, so I go, "Who is it?" They go, "Miami, my man." And my sound machines, and I go, "Okay." And they go, she goes, "She's like huge." And I go, "Oh, it's a good thing." So I'm on stage and I'm eating it. Right. And I think it partly is because I know that she's there.
Of course.
And I have a fear of
You don't
somebody
even
I don't
know
even
who this
know,
is.
right? That's there that could be important.
But you know now she's important. That's all it takes.
Well, I'll tell you. So what happened was, halfway during my set, I was bombing, and I go, "I don't know what to do." So I go, "Oh, we have a special person in the crowd."
No.
Yeah. I didn't know what else to do, right? And they put a spotlight on her or something. Like they lit up that side of the room, and she kind of stood up. I go, "Gloria Edibons." And when I said that,
Oh my God.
yeah, the audience was like kind of cheering, but also like, "You fucked up her last name," and she literally got up and left.
Wait, this was your John.
No!
Wait, this was your John Travolta Adele Dazeem moment.
Yeah,
She got up and left. She thought you were insulting her, like because.
yeah. I didn't know.
Did anyone? I mean, no one corrected you.
No, I mean afterwards, after goes, "Why'd she leave?" And they're like, "You fucked up her name." I was like,
Oh my
"Holy
God,
fuck."
it is-
It was like Thurston Moore from Sonic Youth. I got that right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because that's
it's
the
Joey
kind-
Santiago from the Pixies. I got that. See it right there.
Oh, I had a moment like that. I was at the iHeart Music Awards, and there was and I got to sit with all these celebrities because I was presenting. So I'm sitting next to Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox and Usher's performing, and he's doing this like private thing.
Her life is insane.
It was awesome. Me and Joel McHale are just
I
like,
love
what
him.
are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like he's always the guy you look at these things where you're like, he'll be there to be like, look at our lives. So I forget who else was there. I was there with my dance partner from Dancing with the Stars. I was like, just trying to look hot that night with this hot guy that I failed on this show with. I got first voted off with him. It was so embarrassing. But I'm like, oh, I'll bring Gleb with me, Gleb Savchenko, and Usher is like singing to us, and I'm like, oh my god, we have like a private party. It's after the show is wrapped, and so it's like magical. He has an amazing band. Yeah, that's us on the.
Who's that?
That's my dance partner. Look at our chemistry. Look at look at my face, horrified. Wow. I didn't know he was going to do that to me, and I was pretty mad. But I was not prepared for that. But Usher, after the show wrapped, was like just kind of held everyone hostage with a concert, and I mean that because like I think other celebrities wanted to go home, but like usually they'd be gone as soon as that thing ends.
Right.
But Usher's like, no, like we're gonna wind down, and like
I would have been bummed.
I loved it because I love Usher. It's a fucking Usher.
He's great.
And I'm like,
I want to go home. I want to go home though.
no, you would have. Yeah,
I want to go home. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
but he was like, I'm done. I just rapped. So he wants to like sing with his band, and he's performing, and he's putting the microphone in our face, and he's singing a Michael Jackson song that I don't know, and he comes to me, and
Ooh, let me guess.
I don't remember what it was because I don't remember.
Okay.
It's like Billy Ray Cyrus, you know, like
yeah.
Thriller.
Esteban. Was he singing Thriller?
No,
Okay.
no. It was like one that I don't think I should have been expected to know, but like
What was the one with the mouse? The mouse.
Na, 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 na,
Yeah, that mouse. Yeah, that one. Oh my.
Is it a Christmas one?
What?
The mouse one.
It's about a mouse.
He wrote a song about a mouse.
I just heard about this. This is blowing my mind. Why am I just only hearing about this mouse song for the first time?
Oh, Ben.
Ben the mouse.
Wait,
I thought it was a joke when I
Is that
heard
a
about
joke?
it. It really
Wait,
was?
was he just part of Jackson 5 or was he Michael Jackson?
It was Jackson 5. It was Jackson 5.
That's what I'm saying. He was a young guy.
It was still Michael Jackson though.
I know it was.
Or even if it's
But he was a
It's not
child.
Michael. It's not Beyonce. It's Destiny's Child.
Right. It's kind of like saying an adult Michael Jackson was singing about
There's a difference.
a mouse.
Oh, really?
A kid Michael Jackson was singing about a mouse.
So if you go,
Yes.
remember when Paul McCartney sang "Let It Be"? You go, well, that was in the Beatles. What's the difference?
No,
'Cause he
Paul
was a
McCartney
child.
solo is different than Paul McCartney Beatles.
Oh, really? What's the difference?
It's John Lennon wasn't there, and George.
Oh, okay. I know. Okay, you're
and George
right.
Harrison
I understand,
and George Martin and.
But what I'm saying is that with that, so let me, I guess. So,
But I know what you're saying.
No. Let me finish.
Wait, George Martin
There's four
is a Game of Thrones writer.
Also, George R.R. Martin. Yeah, he also did that. He's been around that
There's
long.
many-
That diverse in terms of his talent.
All right, so go back to.
I think George Martin was the name of the Beatles manager, but
The
I
manager?
could maybe get that wrong and have just put in Martin because of R.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
No, that's so funny though. Wait. So, do you get the distinction between Destiny's Child between
No,
Can I tell you something about Bobby?
No, finish this. Finish it. Go.
So
let her go, and then
Usher
you go.
fucking puts the mic in my. I don't know the song. I'm really embarrassed, and everyone's kind of like laughing at me that I didn't. Like everyone's singing with him, and he's going along, and then he gets to me, and I go, I don't know what to do.
You know what I would have done? Bah!
That's good.
It just ruined the moment. You do some sort of like death metal thing. You know what I mean? And that would have ruined it.
God, is that what you would have done? Truly,
I think I would have done that.
No
oh my
way.
God.
There's no way.
There's no way.
I would have memorized what they were saying.
Like,
I
wait,
go,
if someone is singing a song
what?
that everyone knows.
It would have been worse for him because we went to Pache one time for dinner.
I'll bring up Pachi. I don't know what it is. Go ahead.
Oh my god, that restaurant down here.
Yeah.
And Usher was there, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Was I there?
babe? Oh, we were there together as a couple."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Babe," I was like, "That's Usher."
Usher.
And you were like, "Who?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, maybe he didn't hear me right." I was like, "It's Usher," and you look, and you're like, "I don't know who the hell that is."
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got.
So ask
He's
him
the
the
same level of fame as Gloria Estefan.
No, wait, stop. No,
Yes.
everyone, let's back up. Let's back our trucks back up, right? And let's stand still for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me say something. I was at a, I don't want to say the restaurant because it'll be racial if I tell you. But anyway, there was music playing at this restaurant.
Wait,
and-
why?
Well, I'll just say it and then just bleep it again and take it out. It was,
Great.
they were playing.
What's
they
wrong
were
with that?
playing-
That's great.
But they're playing Little Wayne's.
Okay.
Okay?
Little
Okay, that's not his name.
Singular.
Little Wayne's.
It was two of them.
duo.
I think you're thinking of 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne, but they also are both one.
And I liked it, so I went to the lady before I ordered my.
I wonder where you were.
I was in like it's like somewhere crazy.
No, I mean like the restaurant that you bleeped.
Oh yeah. That's right. But you understand now why? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Change the food item.
Yeah.
Change the
Yeah.
food
So
item.
I was and I go, who is this? She goes, Little Wayne's, and I go, I had never heard of it before. And I go, I was like, what is it? And she's like, you don't know Little Wayne? And I go, no. And then everyone started coming out of the place going, what the fuck is wrong with it? You know what I mean?
Bathroom. Hey man,
You didn't,
know
right?
Little Wayne?
People popped up, you know what I mean? And it was like, I felt embarrassed. And I have to say something to everyone right now, okay?
Yeah.
I want to say something to everyone, all right? Like, I know certain things. I know Rachmaninoff, okay? I know Chopin, okay? I know, then let's go back into, I know every Beatles album, every Stones album, every Velvet Underground album, every Roxy Music album, every, like Talking Heads, CBGB, all television, what's three?
Yeah, white stuff.
Don't call it white stuff, man.
You like
Al Green.
No, he doesn't even listen to Al Green.
Al Green too.
He does not
Michael
listen
Jackson.
to any of that.
That's what you like.
Let's go, dude.
Keep going.
Yeah. Marvin Gaye, dude. I love it. Let's go. You know what I mean?
You like what you like.
In Living Color.
But here's the thing, Bobby, is that
Well, that's a band called Living Color. Yeah. There's a band called
The
Living
TV
Color.
show.
No, not
Yeah.
the TV show. No, let me stop. So then I like, you know what I mean? Sonic Youth, Pixies, Interpol. Like we've had these people. We've had people.
Right,
that I
they're
like
amazing. You
on
like
the
great
thing.
bands, yeah.
And so for me, it's like, and I like Tribe Called Quest. I like De La Soul. I like, certain kinds of hip hop. I've tried my best. All right, because I'm from the suburbs and I grew up with a lot of white people.
Wait, I have a quick. Can you ask
you
him?
don't like Lil Wayne. Like you're
I
not
never
drawn to
heard
that.
of it.
Nikki,
It
can
feels
you
that
ask him
way.
the Destiny's Child question again?
Yeah, go back to
Okay.
Destiny Child.
What's the difference between do you see the distinction between Destiny's Child and Beyonce? Like, do you think
Well,
that
first of all,
you
there's
should
two
just say
different
Destiny's
art
Child
group-
song is a Beyonce song?
The two different art group you said. Go ahead,
Yeah.
keep going, please.
Okay, so I feel like this is a riddle. Is this like the back?
No.
I feel like this is the back-
Tell us.
but
tell
Why are you
us-
sweating?
Yeah.
Wait, Bobby, will you tell us about Destiny's Child?
Yeah. To tell us about your Destiny's Child and
Make more. I hope to make more movies and
You will.
Yeah.
And
Well,
can I
I'm
say?
signed up to
And
make a couple more.
I've said this to you before.
yeah.
But may I say it again?
Please.
Okay. Is that when my friend Andy Santino went to the fucking thing?
He was very nice.
No, but this is the truth. Just hear what I'm got to fucking say, man.
Okay.
May I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for being so aggro right now. But he came back from it. He pulled me aside. Let me talk to you. I go, why? And he goes, honest truth? I go, yeah. He goes, Bert's great in that movie. That movie's great. It's funny. It's perfect. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Because I think, some people maybe went in there and go, let's see how weird this is going to be.
Well, I think-
and then when
yeah.
they saw it, they were like, oh, this is... Everyone listening right now, it's Andy Santino is very fickle and he's very difficult to like anything. For him to pull me aside in private, look me in my little beady eyes and go, that shit's legit, it's fucking legit.
Oh, thank
all right?
you.
So
It was very-
congratulations to you,
Thank you,
young
buddy.
Jabba.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right?
I hope to do many more
Yeah,
projects.
fuck you.
Yeah. No, it was great.
And I'm sorry I didn't go to I'm sorry, why did I say that? But I'm sorry, I love you. But
love
also,
you.
I'm sorry I didn't go to your premiere. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I understand you, Bobby.
You do?
Oh, yeah, I do. It's taken a while, but I understand you.
What do you mean?
Why didn't you go?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you go?
It doesn't matter why he didn't go. What matters is, do you love Bobby?
No.
So Bobby's someone that you're going to love. You have to love him unconditionally, because if you love him conditionally, then you're going to be let down.
That's no truer words
No. You're
have
wrong.
been spoken. You have there's like a radical love that has to exist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
else-
like you love, Jesus and stuff.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Not Jesus. I'm just saying that you have to have a radical love.
Yeah, you have to. You are
Yeah,
much
yeah,
like
yeah,
Jesus.
So by the time the person decides that they will radically love you, there's
Yeah.
we cannot unlove you.
Right.
Because it's like
And guess what, my friend?
it's an
Guess what, my friend?
What are we guessing?
The radical love, right back at you.
for me.
For everyone, you too.
Oh, I deserve the same love you get because I'm like you.
Yeah.
I'll promise you stuff I'm not going to follow through with.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I know.
Horrible.
I know, me too. I do the same thing.
yeah,
It's something we have to cut out of our lives.
yeah. Or just like people get it. Like So girl will tell you, you're not going to get a reply from me on a text or email. Like I'm just not. It's not happening. It's not on the fucking. It's not heavy on my to-do list. I don't read my DMs. I don't reply to my DMs. People will send me a DM and I'll be like, ugh, what did you? I had to text Spade one time. What did you send me 22 days ago?
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
But I just.
It's so funny because you guys give me shit about it that I don't text back and I'm aloof, right? But I have the same disease Bert has.
No, you've gotten a lot better.
Thank you. And I'm being nice to you. Hey, fuckface. You fucking white piece of shit. I've been so fucking nice to you, fucking white piece of shit. All right? Have I not been nice? I say I love you.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, and I hug you. And I don't want to, but I go out of my way to do it.
Yeah.
It kills me. It pains me to do it. But I do it because I want to change.
Do you want to change, though? Because I don't know if I want to change.
I do want to change.
All the change I want to make is internal. Like
What
all the
kind?
change, I just want to change inner dialogs.
Like negative self-talk.
Negative self-talk is the number one thing I
What's
do.
the number one thing you beat yourself up over? What's the one negative self-talk where you're just like, God, I could really do away with this?
I'll tell you, I hear other people talking about me in my head, like other comics, like other comics. There was I'm trying to think. There's one that happened with Bobby, but like I mean, it's one of the reasons I love you. But it's like comics always tell you one thing. Other than Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz will tell you Andrew's really good. He must be in fucking great therapy since he was a kid. Because he'll tell you directly.
He's too direct.
I love it.
He's too direct.
I love it.
I don't want it from the tap.
I like
Put it
from
through a
the tap.
filter.
You want to?
Yeah, put it through a filter, Andrew.
Bobby, yours is so filtered. It's been coffee beans eaten by goats that shit it out, and then we start brewing the coffee.
That's true.
Mine's like that too.
Yeah.
But I will imagine, there was a period where we were sending out offers for Fully Loaded this year, and I sent offers to 3 dudes, all of which, and
Let him finish.
I know what he's going to say.
no, I'm not. No,
I
by
know
the
what
way,
you're going to say,
And-
and it's ridiculous,
and-
and I don't want to be a part of it right now.
and
It's bullshit, dude.
No, hold on. It's 100% accurate, and
Yeah, but
no, and so two of the dudes are my good friends. And I couldn't get Bobby was one of the people, but Andrew Schultz just texted him back and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna have to politely decline. I've got other plans this summer." And I was like, "Cool." And then say yeah, this is the lineup for this year. And so a couple of people and I didn't reply or yeah, I'd love to. That's great. And then they passed, and I was like, wait, I'm so confused. And so then I start making up conversations in my head of how they must feel about me. And then, which just doesn't serve you right.
And what do you think they feel about you in the
Oh,
moment?
Bert's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking fuck him. He's weak. You know what? He's a fucking loot. It's all stuff I feel about myself.
Yeah.
And that I will, and I hate bringing this up about Ari, but when Ari drugged me, it was so confusing for me because one of the things I think is, you think I'm weak. We've talked about this where I go, you think you can do certain stuff to me that I won't have any retaliation. And when that happened with Ari, I started having conversations in my head about people laughing about me in the New York comedy scene, going, "Fuck him, dude. He's full of shit. He talks about doing drugs, and then all of a sudden you slip him drugs, and he freaks out." And I'm going, "Yeah, but it's a more nuanced conversation than that." I'm doing this in my head, laying in bed, doing this in my head, having a fight with Ari and comics that I couldn't even put faces on them. And they were making fun of me, but it's me doing it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, or you ever text someone, and then they don't text back, and then you go, they must fucking hate me. They must fucking hate me. And then you start having a dialogue in your head, and then all of a sudden one day they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't see this, my bad." And then you're like, "Wow, I went through a lot of that for no reason at all."
Okay.
What?
Can I say something?
Yes,
I stood up. Sorry.
that's okay.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
I'm back. I went through a thing.
Yeah.
When I stood up, I went through a thing in my mind.
Yeah. What
Okay.
did you think it was?
No, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to tell you the unfiltered truth of it.
What?
Okay. So I'm on tour now with the redhead.
Sorry, just for clarification.
May I not
you
interrupt
put an
the
offer for Fully Loaded, and then he said
He's offered me a bunch of shit.
Hold on.
He's offered me a bunch of
Wait,
shit.
you want to get really in the weeds?
Yes.
Let's get in the weeds. Go.
So last year I came on this podcast.
Yes, I remember.
It's on camera.
It's on camera. We have it.
Yeah.
And we have it. I bet we could find it. Someone could play it. And I said to Bobby, yeah, I gave you an offer. He goes, how come I'm not on it? I said, I gave you an offer for Fully Loaded. He goes, I didn't know it was this, though. I said, but this is what I told you. And he goes, no, my agent said you're not going to be Burt Kreischer's opener. I would like to point out, 3 months after that, he opened for my best friend, Tom Segura. Okay? He opened for Tom Segura.
Oh,
he opened for Tom Segura. My best friend. We do the same size venues. We pay the same.
Whoops.
I would argue that Tom's probably a better comic than me because I don't know if I want to follow Bobby.
That's not what it is.
But so I said, okay, cool. So I said, hey, I'll send you offers for the cruise and for the tour. So I sent offers for both. And then I called Bobby. They said, hey, man, we can't get word back from Bobby. Do you want to talk to him? So I called Bobby. Bobby's like, yeah, I'm on it. I'm in 100%. And then I go, hey, Bobby's in. Reach out to his agent. And his agent, I don't know who his agent is. And he goes, yeah, Bobby's not doing it. So I go, well, hold on. I just need to be clear that I told Bobby clearly I would have offers. I would offer him because I'm his friend. I want him to spend time with all us comics. I'm not leaving him out. And they're like, no, he knows. He got the offer. He doesn't want to do it. Yep. And I went, okay. And then I did it again. That was for the cruise. I did it again for Fully Loaded. And they said, and I talked to Bobby directly about this. Bobby's like, I'm in. I'm doing it. And then I go, Bobby's in. And they're like, hey, man, Bobby's definitely not doing it.
But okay, so can I explain something to you?
I'm just, only to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm guilty of the same thing Bobby's done where you don't want to let anyone down.
No, it's not even that.
What?
Wait, I can maybe defend you here a little bit.
What?
So basically it's like this. So he has ADD. So in his head, he's like, I'm doing this thing with Bert.
When I say I'm doing it to you, I'm 100% doing it.
So this is what, so when his reps call him.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You're right.
When his reps call him.
Let me back you up for a second. Right?
Yeah.
Well, per.
Hang on. I want that as a shirt.
Yeah.
When I say I'm doing it with you, I'm 100% in.
I'm 100, right?
Okay.
Until other voices kick in.
Yes.
But beyond that. So
go ahead.
This is where his ADD really does him both favors and the opposite.
Betrayals.
Yeah.
Betrayals. Because he's like, I want to do this thing. So when his reps call him about it, he's only really half listening. I've been in the room with him.
Yeah.
Where he's on Elden Ring, he's playing video games.
Exactly.
And then they're like, this, and they're giving him his agenda for the next couple months.
I'll give you an
And then he's so lazy, he doesn't want to make the decisions. So
No. Go ahead.
Because there have been situations where he's just like, they're like, we don't want you to do this. We don't want you to do this. And he's like, yeah, fine, whatever. And I've interjected and said, no, you are doing this thing. And
so I'll give prime example.
Right?
Prime example.
Yeah.
Res Dogs,
right? So I get a call, right, from my agents.
Yeah.
You got offered a show called Reservation Dogs. I go, I don't want to do it.
It's a great show.
I know, listen. All right. I say no. And then they go, oh, okay. And they move on, right? And I don't even remember saying, I don't want to do it. I guess I did, right?
Yeah.
Until later, she reads an email, right?
No. I overhear his manager on the phone saying like this thing,
One word.
Reservation Dogs, because it doesn't sound like
Right.
nobody hyped it up. And I was like, are you fucking kidding?
Then she
You are
goes,
absolutely
she
doing
goes,
that
it's
show.
Taika Waititi. And I go, oh. And that's why I did it.
Because I heard his manager say Taika Waititi. Like,
Yeah, she didn't even know the
pronounce
name,
And I was
right?
like, no, you
She
are
goes,
absolutely.
yeah, I remember you
Who's your
go,
manager?
Is it Taika Waititi?
Marjorie Green?
Well,
Yeah, Marjorie-
Takadika Waka Waka. It's Waka Flocka Flame, Chewbacca face.
Yeah.
I love her.
Right, so I don't have so when you say, right,
Yeah.
do my unfiltered, whatever the show's called, what's it called?
It's unfiltered filters.
You have filters, right?
Fully loaded fuckface.
Fully loaded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Unfiltered, full
Yeah.
loaded.
Yeah.
So what you're, and I'm looking at you, I swear to God, I'm 100% in.
Yeah.
And I also think, how exciting.
Yeah.
I'm going to be backstage with my friends, right?
Yeah.
We get to do shows together. It's going to be, maybe I'll get laid.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know what I mean? Right? And I go through
Wait,
this.
who's your booking manager? Or who's your agent?
Agent?
Yeah.
CAA.
Oh, okay.
Who are you with?
Yeah, UTA.
Right. So that's the problem.
I think it was the problem.
I'm being 100%. So I'm gonna say this out loud. Don't cut this out. Right. My guy at CAA and your guy at UTA are mortal enemies.
There's a story there.
They
Are
are.
you serious?
Did you know that?
No.
They're mortal enemies. In fact, so there's a photo in my phone.
No, it's and
Right. So they used to work together at an agency, and they hated each other because of the temperature of the room.
They fought over the temperature.
Right. So would like it hot.
How am I just hearing about this?
It's an origin story, man.
yeah, this is like
This is real.
thermostat beef.
Because I will tell you,
Thermostat brief.
Thermostat.
It's about the temperature of the office. What?
are you fucking
No,
kidding
this
me?
is
No.
This is real. This is real.
Right. So I have a photo with, because they used to be at Gersh and I was at Gersh, and I have a photo with and I sent it to and cut out in the return.
Wait, stop saying the names so we can. Keep
Oh yeah.
talking about it. Say the whole thing without names again.
Anyway, the two agents are mortal enemies. I'm talking about like
So wait,
Biden
just
and
kinda
Trump kind of animosity.
Name 3 other really big comics at that company.
At where I'm at,
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, but he's in. I saw him.
No. Keep
Yeah,
going.
Andrew Schultz.
Keep going.
I will.
Tim Dillon.
Tim Dillon.
This is all over the fucking thermostat.
Yeah, dude. Temperature of the room. They can't even, because I'll tell you, me and Andrew's at your place.
Nope.
I'm at my place. You know, he's at UTA, and we have a tour together right now.
Andrew's Santino.
It's been hard.
It took like a year.
It's
and
been
a
hard,
half
dude.
to
I'll
get
tell you
together.
Thermostat
We need
beef.
to change
Thermostat.
subjects.
What?
We need to change subjects.
Why?
Keep going. What else is going on?
Have I blown your mind?
No, it's. I would. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really talk, man. That's the thing.
No. What I'm saying is,
Well, I guess maybe that internal dialogue sometimes is very accurate. When you lay in bed and you
yeah,
fight
yeah.
with yourself and you
Yeah.
think what people think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the
so that's
very
a
accurate.
lot of it is that. Bert, listen. Bert,
Yeah.
I'm just look at me now.
It's over the fucking thermostat.
I know. But let me tell you something right now. A lot of it, dude.
I may not be able to do this podcast after this.
His mind is blown.
Why?
This is because
This specific one? Why?
this. No. Let's change
this one.
subjects.
Yeah,
Let's change
let's switch
subjects.
subjects.
Let's change
Yeah.
All right.
subjects.
Whoa.
It's Tiger Belly.
What are your thoughts on orcas killing people?
I think they're teaming up.
Very good.
I got to be honest with you. I saw that video of that worker going after that boat.
Yeah.
They're smarter than we are. Maybe they're aliens. Like they're smarter than we are.
Yeah.
You know what? I think whales are next. I think whales are going to, because whales have been so fucking cool, but yet they can't really tell the difference of races.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
The
What do you
Japanese are killing whales at a fucking quick clip.
Oh, you're saying the
the
Japanese
whaling.
are.
So you think
Yeah.
you think they don't know the color of yellow?
No, I think whales don't see that. All they see is a boat, and they're like, "Oh, cool." And then they don't travel to that side. But like in Seattle, I saw this whale like
Soft hands. Why can't I say you have soft hands?
Because he was talking about cutting hair, and you were like, "Your lips, dude."
It just seems like you weren't listening to the story. You've been watching them lips the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, when I'm being mesmerized by lips, dude, sometimes I drift.
I have all these like attributes to me. I got like stories. I got like lips. You pick what you want. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like a grocery store.
And
Get
excuse
what you
me,
need.
can I say something? He wasn't offended.
I was
I
not.
don't think he was.
Okay,
Yeah.
Proceed.
I will not proceed now.
Why? What did you have to say about his lips?
They're so good. And
So good.
I've been telling people this for years. I got good lips.
I know you have been, dude. I know you have been, dude. And I'm here to like prop it up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow it out, dude.
Ew.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's,
I'm not gonna blow out your lips. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna blow out your lips. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna promote it.
there
You
we
know?
go. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Good lips, Barbosa.
Yeah, dude.
Master of the frog wisdom.
Dude, that's your new Netflix next year, dude.
This is my debut album.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
Like,
So
what
let me just tell you
what
about your
it do,
lips,
girl?
okay?
Okay.
Proportionally.
It's the one proportionate part of my face is the lips.
Well, I just, I'll be honest with you.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's it, dude.
There's a
That's it.
shockwave. There's a shockwave.
This shockwave, yeah. Proportionally, they're muy bueno. Sorry. Okay. Gracias. And then, but also, did you notice the color?
Good
It's a
pigment.
beautiful color, dude. I mean, that color, you can't find it in the crayon box. You can.
Yeah.
It's pink. But my point is,
Even to mix it, you need the perfect paints.
yeah, exactly, dude. What,
You
are
know,
doing? What are you doing right now?
Oh, he's
This is
showing us
good.
the magic wand.
Oh, shit. You want to accentuate it?
Yeah, we were in Denver a couple weeks ago, and this is the only one they had at 7-Eleven.
What was it called?
It's chapstick cake batter flavor.
The cake.
Not to make all this whole thing gayer, but cake batter. It really, makes your lips pop.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Is it a color or the smell?
I think it's the smell.
Put it on.
The smell.
Put it on your lips.
Weird little bit.
That's right. A little bit more, man.
Okay. Now it got weird. That was my line right there.
It was?
That was
I was
probably
to put it
the
away then.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, you asked for it, so.
Yeah, keep going. That's it.
All right.
What is wrong?
He just said that was his line.
That was my line, but like, now I get how they felt when you brought up the lips in the first place.
Oh, your lips felt that way?
I think his being.
Oh, what does he mean by that?
It's a hard line. He's putting a line. He's like, that's enough. You
Like,
crossed
all
the
right.
line.
All right, I'm sorry, dude. I apologize. Jaime, I'm so sorry, And also, can I just say...
Don't apologize to Hyman.
I know, but also,
It doesn't deserve
you
it.
said Jaime liked me, and then when I asked Jaime, do you like me, he was like very standoffish. What the fuck was that all about? A trick?
I've known this man like 20 years, and even I can't get a straight answer from him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just like a guy.
Yeah, he must be so... he must be so proud of you.
I guess. I mean,
Are you proud of your homie? Oh, for sure. Fuck yeah, man.
that was the. I've never heard him say like a direct answer like that. Like for sure. That's the most sure I've ever heard him be.
Wow.
Usually you ask him like, you want to get something? He's like,
You guys live together?
nah. Come on,
Right.
Bob,
That's
please.
dude. What's up, bro? Give me a pump, man.
I'm a pimp, baby.
Yeah,
I got
I want to talk about Texas and the comedy scene. So, even me in the '90s, Texas was huge for me because, I went to the Latino Laugh Festival. I just knew, being a Korean dude, Hispanics really brought me into the scene, because at the time it was just hard to break into mainstream clubs and stuff as a Korean dude. But I remember going to Addison a million times and. All those clubs in Dallas and Houston. And what's the comedy scene like right now in Dallas?
I think there's like tons of, I guess, small clubs. Maybe not like big famous clubs or whatever.
Yeah.
Addison and Arlington Improv are still the most popular. Than like,
Oh, right.
famous. But then there's also like, I don't know, you might have seen it before, like Backdoor Comedy, which is like a good place to work out some cleaner material. Then there's Dallas Comedy Club. Now there's like Plano House of Comedy, which is like a little more north of Dallas. There's tons of spots to work out material. You might not be able to do like more than a mic a night, but you can definitely hit one, maybe two mics a night on some nights. Definitely every night
What's
of
a
the
mic?
week. Like an open mic.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I was just testing you.
I
Very good.
was like,
Is that frog wisdom or what?
Yeah, but I was just like, I almost thought you were serious. I was like, how long has this guy been famous? Like, he doesn't know mics anymore.
I was kidding. I don't do mics.
This guy hit Texas in the 90s and just never looked back.
I know, but I'm just saying. Do you still do mics?
When I can.
Yeah, I haven't done a mic. I haven't done a mic maybe.
Yeah, you have.
Where?
You did a mic in Hawaii.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right. When I'm in another town and I have nothing to do, I'll do mics.
You do mic. Hell yeah,
that's
that's
fun.
badass.
That's always fun. Yeah.
One time I saw you go up at the Comedy Store. It was like on my second time ever coming to LA.
Yeah?
I went in the Comedy Store and I went into that what is it called? The belly room?
Yeah.
With the circle stage?
Yeah.
That I like, as soon as I stepped in, I was like, boom. I was like, oh shit, that's Bobby Lee. And you looked at some guy, you were like, you get pubes now. And you pulled your pants down and showed him pubes.
No, that's not me.
Was that a different comic?
Maybe it was a different comic then.
That was
but
out of pocket, bro. That was me.
you
That
can
was
edit
me,
that
but-
out. if
Yeah,
you're
no,
so-
we keep that in, but I'm just saying, watch your mouth, okay? Yeah.
I thought it was badass.
That's what's up, dog. Yeah, good. But let's not.
Beautiful pubes, by the way. You like my
Thank-
lips, I like your pubes.
Hey,
I would never show my pubes off. My lips, all day, every day. My pubes, no.
Yeah. Why? Wait, you don't like yours?
Nah.
Do you shave it?
Nah.
So, what year did you start?
I started like 2017, 2016, something like that.
That's when you
So
started
wow.
stand up.
I think so.
Recent.
Yeah, but he's also 27.
Yeah.
So like that's already.
But like
it's
in
been a
dog years,
while.
that's
yeah.
like 100.
It literally is though. in
But
dog years.
to go from that to a Netflix special, I just don't understand how fast. That's so fast.
26. So you've been since you were 19.
Yeah, I was like 19. I maybe like just turned 19, something like that.
Wow.
I think.
That's like what Mencia did. I mean, I know.
I don't
you
know if that's a great comparison, but thank you, I guess.
Well, I mean, Mencia did his first HBO special when he was 20.
Really?
That early?
Damn.
Fuck.
Holy shit. That's
He
really
was young. You know what I mean?
wow.
Yeah, he was young, dude. So I'm just saying that, the trajectory. I'm not saying the style or, the ethics of it. You know, have you met him?
Yeah.
You like him?
Yeah.
he nice
was,
to you?
Yeah, he was real nice.
What, in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's super nice.
Yeah, yeah. Did you do shows with him? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's great. And I also want to say this, and this is going to make people go crazy, but he's a beast on stage. Is he not?
Yeah. I saw him kill.
He destroys, dude.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand how, and I fight with every comic. People always go, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he does. Yeah, but he fucking murders up there too. You know what I mean? You got to give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. I agree. I saw him murder every show.
Yeah. So what about George?
George?
Yeah, what happened with George?
I don't know, I guess. Dude.
What Trevino was talking
Dude
about.
woke up one morning and had some haterade. He apologized. Trevino, I didn't really get what that dude's deal was. Maybe I still don't.
What do you do?
Well, like, they were on George Lopez's podcast, right? Yeah. Which, for the record, I didn't really care that George was, like, mean or
what
whatever.
Did he say?
Trevino kept, like, bringing me up. He was like, we got to help. It's up to us to, like, help the Ralph Barbosas of the world. Which I didn't really catch it at first, but after that, I was like, I've never met that guy. So I'm still waiting on the help, I guess.
Well, you never met Trevino?
No, I've never met him.
Why is he talking to you like he's boys with you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what started to bug me the days after. Because on the days after, people were commenting like, look, man, like, good looking now. Trevino's a real one. I was like, wait, why are they fucking complimenting him? Like,
well, he's from Texas, right?
Yeah.
He lives there.
I don't know, I guess.
You never ran into Trevino. I've been friends with him for almost 20 years, 25 years.
I've seen his stuff, but I'll never, like...
Yeah, really? Never even crossed paths?
Nah.
How about Cristela Alonso? She's from Dallas. You crossed paths with her?
I've seen her, but I haven't crossed paths with her. I think one time I saw her perform live. I think in Addison. I might be getting it wrong, but yeah, I've never met her.
Have you met anybody? I mean, can we start there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you crossed paths with anybody? Give me a big name you crossed paths with.
Once or twice, but I try to walk a road that hasn't been walked before.
Wizard Road.
Nah, but yeah, Steve Trevino was like, it's up to us to help Ralph Barbosas of the world. And George, like, he brought up my name quite a few times, and eventually George was like, who the fuck is that guy? Like, fuck that guy. Don't say his name. Like, look out for yourself. He's like, fuck that guy. What's his name? Jeremy Barbasol?
Damn.
Wow.
That would have been a cool comedy name. Like, I wish I would have thought of that one first, to be honest.
I mean, don't get me wrong. George has done our podcast. He's a friend of mine. So I'm not going to say anything ill will.
No, but that is a weird. No, that's a weird thing
All
to
I'm gonna
say.
But I want to say something.
That's just weird or whatever. But I'll say this: I didn't really care what he said about me because I feel like you could have brought up anybody's name and he would have been like, "Fuck whoever you're saying." I think it's like one of those heat of the moment type things. He did call and apologize, which I really appreciated.
He did call you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah.
But I didn't want him to apologize. I was like, "Nah, man, you got to do that." He's like, "No, I do, whatever." I didn't want him to apologize because I'm like, bro, it's his podcast. Like, he paid for the equipment. Say what you want. Like,
Yeah.
Good point.
But also, can I say this? All right, I think because of the newer generation is very sensitive. They are.
yeah, I agree.
As a generation, they're a little bit more sensitive.
As comedy fans, especially.
As comedy fans,
Like,
right?
you can even call
But the
them-
comics are a little sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, when you see younger comics around, you literally have to watch.
Yeah.
Like, don't say this, don't say this. Don't say, and I've said them. Trust me, it doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think that, like, but what I think is, especially for comics like this in Texas, this guy is a warrior. You know how hard comedy is.
It's pretty tough.
Right. And you went up every night. You're a strong guy. You can
do.
take some criticism.
Please, Bobby.
Your lips, dude.
I come here, you start complimenting the shit out of me, and
You don't like it?
nah, it's too much, Bobby.
Your eyebrows. Can I just say something about your eyebrows too? They're fucking perfect too. Like thin.
They're not thin at all.
No, the thickness. Yours is thicker, like this way. But in terms of like it's
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying thickness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do all right. Yeah, I haven't. My sister does my eyebrows for me, but I haven't done them in like a couple months.
Really? She does them? What do you mean?
Like she'll like pluck them with like little tweezers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like shape them up. Cause I'll grow a mean ass unibrow. I got an Alaskan bullhorn on me.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Whoa, dude.
One day I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just grow it out. You know. But
Your eyebrows. I think that's a good look.
yeah,
Yeah. Try it.
You're a hairy dude?
it's not too much in some places. Some
Yeah, but
places
up
more than
here
others.
too?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
You can grow a beard too.
I wish it was better. It's an alright beard.
Let me see the size.
Look, this side, and then just this side.
Yeah, pucker your lips a little bit.
Oh,
Wait, do beards get more like filled out as you get older? Like when did you grow your mustache?
you need more like life experience for them to really
Thank
grow
you.
thicker.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna. Well, no. Like when did your mustache start to grow? It always. You always had it when you were younger.
Oh, you're gonna make fun of me? Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, get me.
That's a good mustache. That's a nice dark mustache.
is.
Dude, you know what, dude? Let me say something about your energy right now, right? Ever since you've been here, you've been my homie, dude. You've been backing me up, dude.
Yeah.
You're skinny, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty skinny dude.
So what I'm saying to you right now, already off the bat, dude, you and I, dude, in any kind of World War III, any apocalypse, anything, we're on the same team, dude.
Okay.
We'll harbor together. You'll be, make a fort. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jaime can be there. Karina. Right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, Jaime, maybe? From Hollywood or in shows, I just automatically kind of get intimidated, right? And this is back then, right? And I don't know what happened, but in the last 3 or 4 years, it shifted for me, and I feel like I belong.
That's good.
Right?
You do
So it's
belong.
like now I can like lock eyes with like Rachel Bielson and give her a hug and like be human about it. But before I just brought baggage and all these weird perceptions with me to relate.
Rachel Bilson, why would that?
What?
Why would you use that name? Oh, you
Because I just saw her.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Like I hung out with her. You know what I mean?
Did you go out with her?
No, I just went to her house and I did her podcast, but we hung out a little bit. Nice lady.
Some of that is the comic thing, right? When you're a comic, you just feel a little different.
That's what I mean. That you do you understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
And now because of podcasting, and now that our worlds are opening up, now we're getting introduced to rock stars because we've had some rock stars on the show and other actors, and now I'm booking stuff that's like high level stuff with other stars, and I feel like I'm a part of it, and I feel the same. But for many years, I didn't feel that way.
Right.
I felt like I was this dirty comic from the Comedy Store that told dick jokes, and it was a self-esteem thing. But I think that's what you were reading, John.
But no, but in all serious, I mean, that was a serious, beautiful,
Yeah.
self-realization.
And
thing
then,
that
you know
just
what?
did.
I just realized
But-
your eyebrows,
Yeah, Harry.
pretty good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did
but-
you always know you were good looking?
That's a weird. I mean, that's
Keep doing that. Keep
I wasn't. I mean, I
Grow.
wasn't when I was. Everybody says, "Oh, I was an awkward thing," but no. Does that make sense? But you don't think of that,
Of
and
course.
then now people say it or something. I'm old too.
I guess my question is: do good-looking people realize how good-looking they are?
Well,
Do you?
Do you? Yeah. See, we both.
Yeah,
I
you're
realize-
good looking.
I
no,
realize I am.
no, not at all.
I realize I am all the time. I just know it.
No, you have the same energy thing that I have. You literally have the energy thing that.
Ouch.
I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah.
you, dude. When it comes to Greek dudes, and I've googled it, right? You're not good.
Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
But your person, in terms of looks,
Yeah.
but your personality has the same as I do.
Right.
And so when you said that about me, I was being defensive. But what I'm saying is that I relate to it.
We are brothers.
We are the same. We're uglies.
Yeah.
Have you always
Yeah.
got attractive women like you
Yes.
are?
We're
yeah?
always.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
that
have.
must
Even
give you
his
confidence.
girlfriends before me were stunning.
Really? Yeah.
Stunning.
I bet.
Yeah, but I know that I have to bring that extra thing to the
too.
table.
Yeah, I
right?
gotta bring it. We got to bring it
But
all
dude,
the time.
but let me say something.
Yeah.
Without the rejection of society and the rejection of women earlier on in my life, I would have had no motivation
Right. There
you go.
to work on that aspect of my personality.
Right. There
you
Right.
go.
And to walk through fear to
Yeah.
do stand up, because when I was 23 years old, that was the scariest thing to even consider doing. I was living in San Diego, I had no money, you know what I mean? I signed up to this open, I was trembling, right?
Yeah.
I walked up there, I was jittery, but without the rejection, it's like, I gotta get pussy!
Right. Right.
Oh, I gotta get pussy!
Right.
How else?
And that was what it was. Money, I have no money!
Right.
Right? So that's what it was.
Right.
My bad.
I had
got
a-
so emotional.
the
Right.
first
no,
time-
no.
Yeah.
I felt it. I felt
Thank
that.
you, thank
Yeah.
you.
There was some girl early on when I was kind of just, I think, transitioning from a caterpillar to a butter. I was a gawky, weird kid. And some girl said that she thought I was cute, wanted to go out with me, and she was the hottest girl. And so I was at this block with his block parties, and I was at like the shitty house, and the cool guys just were at the other houses. And I just started telling her, "Oh, so and so wants to go out with me, so and so." And it traveled down a few houses to her boyfriend, who was out at the cool, but football place.
Yeah.
And he comes and knocks on the window, and I said, "Yeah," roll down the window, boom, punches me in the face, boom, 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 like this.
No.
Terrible. And it was so, horrifically. It just I was so embarrassed and so hurt. It was back before you could say bullies and hey, I'm being, counselors, whatever.
It must have been traumatic.
Traumatic.
Bro.
And I was like, and he wanted to beat me up for the longest time. I was afraid at school all the time. And I looked in the mirror. I said, you know what? I gotta take care of this. I gotta do the right thing. I gotta become famous so I could get bodyguards to beat him up back. And every milestone that I got to General Hospital, that motherfucker, I'm gonna invite him to a Beach Boy show, but I'm gonna beat his ass behind the, hold him down, and give him a.
Yeah.
And I finally got over it, but someday I want to go to the whatever bathroom he's cleaning and say thank you.
Yeah.
Really,
but
I had that too.
That's so funny. It's like I've talked to a lot of people in entertainment, and it is that like I'll show you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
it's like it's that fuel and that. Yeah.
Hate is an underestimated emotion.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's a fine line.
It really motivates you.
But
It turns you into Rocky. Getting stronger. Were you doing like in the mirror?
We know the theme song.
I wanted to act it out.
I know, but it's ridiculous.
I think you're right. I think people are afraid to feel two things, which is
Getting stronger.
people are afraid to feel anxiety or fear or hatred, but I think all of them are equally as useful as all the positive ones. It's like, no, that's directing you where you need to go.
Can we take the callers now? What time
There's
is
no
it?
caller.
never
Yeah. This is not Corolla or whatever.
It's not live. We're not live.
Yeah. But my point, also, but we would never behave, even if I had the power to get revenge on somebody that treated me like shit 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I would never do it.
Right.
Really?
Right?
Because once you achieve the success, you kind of forget about it.
It's not that I won.
Yeah, you won.
To
It's
me,
over. Yeah.
right? I did it, right? And you know what? Those bullies and the people that picked on me. There was this guy named Art in high school.
Well, you went to school in San Diego. You
In
grew up
San Diego, yeah. And the people would just walk up to me, "Hey, Gook," and punch me in the face. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you'd be like, "Whoa!" Right? And they would tell me, "That's a my response." Whoa!
That's terrible.
Yeah. It was
and this nowadays too, this Asian hate is coming back, and it's horrific. I can't think of like
terrible.
someone beating my mother-in-law up or something like
so
that.
terrible.
Yeah, it's.
Why are you laughing?
It's terrible.
Why? I'm laughing because
My
Why don't you tell John why you hate the Stop Asian Hate movement?
I think I've. Oh, go ahead. Well,
why do you bring that up?
I think it's so funny.
All right, but I don't. I like the movement, right? But the reason why I didn't like it,
Because it motivates them to learn karate. If you take away the hate,
Very good.
what's going to get them fighting?
yeah, it's because when at the height of the movement,
Right.
all my Asian actor friends, right, and comedians were being asked to do public service announcements, and they never would reach out to me.
oh, that's why.
Right, I wanted. No, I'm being real.
But honestly,
no, I want to be on with George Takei.
Right.
Right. Hello, I'm George
my.
Takei. You know,
Oh, my.
Japanese internment camps or whatever, and then me go, "Hi, I'm Bobby." You know, you shouldn't, do that. What you're doing, or whatever. But they never ask me because they don't think that I have. A car, I would back a cause with Dom or whatever, right? And so when they don't ask me to do the PSA, I turned against the movement.
Us Greeks are asking you to do Stop Greek Hate. Go ahead.
Yeah, stop Greek hate.
Yeah, so when there's a Greek thing, let me do it.
Yes, we will let you in.
Thank you. Yeah.
But honestly, does that work? Does that work? Does that going to stop? Like, were any of these kind of?
I think it helps a little, right? But I don't think that, I don't want to dive because we're not a political podcast. But I don't think that anything moves the meter. If you're one way politically, right?
What are you kidding?
And you're what?
All Hollywood has to do
Go tell
okay,
tell
is
us,
make a compilation video right now,
Garcia.
of people going, "Putin, stop it."
Stop it right now.
You think so?
And it always does. Climate change, it always works. That's all it takes.
Climate change? Wait, we haven't stopped that.
I'm being sarcastic again, Bobby.
Sarcasm again. I don't. Your New York Greek sarcasm. I don't.
I think just Stamos here is throwing you off.
Yeah, I think because I'm locked into him.
You're locked in. That's what he does.
Because usually you and I are locked in. We're so not connected.
I mean, like when he's here, I just feel invisible.
Are your audience? Is the audience going to like this?
They're gonna love it.
This is one of the best ones we've done.
I want an
It's
honest,
crushing
please.
it.
I want an honest
crushing
answer
it.
from you.
Yeah.
Honest answer from you and from you.
Yeah.
Because I know you've been a little bit more favorable about my looks than he has.
Well, you know what I mean? But this was, when you're doing it, you can't really. If you realize what's going on, it might freak you out, actually.
Yeah.
So there's something you compartmentalize. Is that the right?
Got it.
Yeah. You're
Right.
doing stand up in front of a basketball arena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of go, you got to figure it out. And then I go, and then once you hit the stage, you go, I think I know how to do this.
And you killed.
I did great.
You killed.
Yeah, but I really needed that pop. And it was really, really, and in fact, let's get to the good things you've done for me, man.
Okay.
Because we've talked about when I first met you at Oddball, and you did that thing for me where you picked
Yes,
me up and stuff.
yes.
Right? We were talking about that, but ever since then, and I would have to say that for Bert as well. You guys have just been so nice to me. And I've been nice to you guys too. I mean, it's been an easy fit, And me and Andrew, we talk about you guys all the time. It's always in a never in a competitive manner. It was always in our brothers. You know what I mean? There's never anything like that. It's like. Do you know that even if you have a 401k for retirement, you can still have an IRA? Robinhood has the only IRA that gives you a 3% boost on every dollar you contribute when you subscribe to Robinhood Gold. But get this, now through April 30th, Robinhood's even boosting every single dollar you transfer in from other retirement accounts with a 3% match. That's right. No cap on the 3% match.
Robinhood Gold gets you the most for your retirement thanks to their IRA with a 3% match. This offer is good through April 30th. Get started at robinhood.com/boost. Subscription fees apply. And now for some legal info.
Claim as of Q1 2024, validated by Radius Global Market Research. Investing involves risk, including loss. Limitations apply to IRAs and 401ks. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold for 1 year from the date of the first 3% match. Must keep Robinhood IRA for 5 years. The 3% matching on transfers is subject to specific terms and conditions. Robinhood IRA available to U.S. customers in good standing.
Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC.
Is a registered broker-dealer.
It's Helix Sleep. You guys, I live in a tiny house, but I have 3 bedrooms. All of them are furnished with a Helix Sleep mattress because my guests and my family that sleep at my house only get the best. I want them to sleep on a Michelin star type of a bed.
Luxury only.
Luxury only.
For the people that we love, including
Yeah.
ourselves. And what I love about Helix is that they have 20 different types of mattresses to match with both your sleeping style. And for someone like me, say for instance, I'm a side sleeper, but I also run hot. So I got matched with a midnight mattress, but then I had the option to upgrade to the Luxe, which is so plush. And I'm telling you guys, I'm someone who sleeps no less than 8 hours a day, 10 on a good day. And if 10 hours a day out of my life, that's like a third of my life, it has to be on luxury mattresses.
Dude, exactly
only.
what I was not even talking about in the first place.
Helix knows that everybody is unique and everyone sleeps differently. That's why Helix has several different mattress models to choose from, each designed for specific sleep positions and feel preferences. Don't take our word for it. Bobby, did you know that Helix has been awarded the #1 mattress pick by GQ?
And Wired Magazine. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's even recommended by multiple leading chiropractors and doctors of sleep medicine as a go-to solution for improving your sleep, man. That's why I recommend it to everybody. If you have spinal difficulties or even if you're regular, you know what I mean, you're going to sleep well.
Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/spell and use the code HelixPartner20. This is their best offer yet, and it won't last long. With Helix, better sleep
Starts now. There's never anything like that. It's interesting to me that you would think that in this game that we would be, because comedy back in the day, they would pit us against each other.
They hated each other more.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this in terms of how men have changed since the 80s and 90s to now, because we were talking about sports. Because a lot of people, even if you don't follow it, I think you can grasp this concept that for instance in the NBA, they used to all fucking hate each other's guts for real.
Yeah.
They hated each other. The Pistons hated the Bulls, the Lakers hated the Celtics.
and like they weren't fucking friends, right? So the competition was more fierce, which for sports it's kind of more entertaining to be like, fuck you, I hate you, I hope we kick your fucking ass. And now all those guys are like we are in comedy. They're like buddies, which is kind of weird for sports. Like they hug each other, they go out to dinner, they go to each other's birthday parties, they hang out in the summer together. For sports, though, you watch it and you're like, yeah, this is why this competition isn't as fierce. But it's actually a cool thing for what we do because we're not in, like, we're in the arts, basically, right? So the fact that we're all, I mean, there's people who still hate each other, but a lot of us just like prop each other up. Like we celebrate each other. And I think it's better for our world to have that relationship than the I fucking hate you thing.
That's interesting. Yeah. For you guys to go, we're gonna bring in killers.
Yeah.
You mean to open for us essentially?
Here's the thing: it's 1,000% better for the show. There's like people, their insecurities overwhelm them sometimes, and they go like, "I want to bring somebody who kind of sucks or who's okay, and then I'll look good." It doesn't actually work that way. Like you bring in killers. Yeah. And then your whole show, people remember your show. Like if you put that show together, they're like, that's your show.
It's so smart what you're doing. It's so smart. And it's like, that's why you do it. Like I've done it for you. I did Canada with you. Like we haven't even talked on this podcast since then.
Yeah.
So I did that Canada run for you.
Which was so fun.
So fun.
Yes.
And then
we should also say that like everybody in my crew had never met anybody like Bobby. And
what do you mean? What did I do?
Within 5 minutes, they're like, "What the fuck is this guy?"
What do you mean? What did I do?
You were just being yourself.
I didn't do anything.
You don't think so? No, your normal is way different.
Like what do you mean? Like, I'm being real. That kind of hurts me. Like, you know what I mean? Because you're acting like I'm some sort of like some wild man. You know? I hug.
No.
Yeah, I poke. Hugging and poking is normal.
You poke.
I'm a poke man, for sure.
Yeah.
They were just used to like.
But we
hello,
a love though.
No, of course they fell in love with you.
Yeah,
they fell in love with you. The shows were a blast, and we have coming up. That's announced already.
Yeah, I'm going to do the nightmare gigs with you.
Yeah.
Are they all outside?
They're all okay. They're outdoors, but one's a stadium. A couple are proper amphitheaters. Yeah, and then a couple are like actual like airfields.
Yeah, because I'll tell you why. When I saw the poster, because I had already done the one in Winnipeg. But remember the other great
one of them's 25,000 seats.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bobby.
It's gonna be wild.
Outside though.
Yeah,
Why can't they go inside?
I don't know.
All right,
it's a baseball stadium.
And you're good at that.
I don't know if I'm good at that.
Because the laughs go into the air.
I think it's good to have big shows under your belt leading up to shows like that. You know what I mean? Because that's its own thing. So you should do another. Do another round with me before.
Tom, do you think that sports has also changed since coaches are now more aware about like, being like not abusive towards athletes? Do you
1,000%.
think that maybe the era of Olympic coaches, like what's her name, like Martha Corelli, like when she would just be, I think she would like beat the shit out of her gymnasts or something.
It's totally different. Yes.
But do you think that era was better because of it?
For the sport, yes. Here's the difference: is that okay? We've evolved in that people are aware of like mental health.
Yeah.
And like athletes come out and they go, "This is what I'm going through," right? And I need to talk to somebody, or I need to deal with this, which is 100% how you should handle that.
Yeah, for longevity, I think, for the athlete too, like not early burnout.
And just like for humanity, that's a better thing, right? Somebody being like, I'm feeling this way.
Yeah.
It's definitely better to share that and get that out and deal with it and help the person. In that era of the 80s, they'd be like, what are you, fucking gay?
Yeah.
Like suck it up. And then they just would basically like bury your fucking feelings and run. And
Right.
that was like which is like, it's not good for the person,
Yeah.
but it might be good for them during the sport. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like, deal with your shit on your own time. Because they didn't have awareness. They didn't know. To be fair to like the coaches and even the players of that era, they didn't know how to even articulate, I'm going through something.
Right.
I need to deal with
And
it.
I think that at that time too, like you would see athletes at most do 2 Olympics and then they'd be gone.
Yeah.
Because I think that they just couldn't tolerate much more than 8 years of an athletic career. Versus now you have like the Tom Brady's who are just like going on and on into their 40s
insane.
and still performing at a very like
The
high
LeBron
level.
thing is really crazy.
Crazy.
LeBron is actually, I mean, the fact that he's 38, I think he's 38, turning 39, that he's still, like most guys, when they have long NBA careers, what they do is their style of play changes. So like it would be like in the really athletic category. Your athleticism starts to fade naturally. So your game has to change. You have to start playing a different style of game because you don't have the explosiveness you had
Right.
in your 20s.
In soccer, it's the same thing. Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes were in their late mid-30s that played for Man U, but they became more midfield, like defensive guys, and changing their.
But you know, even during that time, because that was in the 90s, right, with Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah.
Even
Brutal, though.
Brutal. That's what I'm saying.
Brutal.
Like, imagine. I bet you anything
But
they
here's
would have
the-
played well into their 40s.
And also imagine in the 70s and 80s, the people that would have flourished that we don't know about them because, like, for me, I don't respond well when it's pressure and it's not fun and people are yelling at me. You're not going to get the best out of me.
That's all I respond to.
I know, because you're crazy. But in the 70s and 80s, but you're a great person, and thank you so much. But thank you so much for being here. And I really enjoy you. But in the 70s and 80s, there was probably guys, you know what I mean, that could have survived if it was more of a supportive atmosphere, and they could have flourished.
For sure. I mean, what I was saying, I'm not saying like go back to that or whatever. I'm just saying, essentially, it wasn't about like whether or not you can perform in those things. It's just that it created this like contempt between people that actually it made the competitions more exciting. It was like Russia, USA, right? You
Like
were
Larry Bird,
they
Magic
don't,
Johnson.
Maybe
they really
even
don't.
more like high stakes.
It made it more high stakes,
Because
yes.
it was like, hostile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And back to your point, it was like comedy. Like you talk to like the old timers about like nobody was happy for anybody, and I do think that's changed. I do think people celebrate other comedians. Not saying that everybody does, but people like you're saying go like, oh, so and so got this, or their career's popping. People are genuinely happy for them sometimes.
Are you sometimes not happy?
No, I'm saying that.
Sometimes you're not happy, huh?
No, I think I'm pretty happy, dude.
You never look at a guy and go, why is that guy getting that?
I don't get. I don't have like that type of like anger about it. I have the. I have the thing that I think is natural, where I've walked into rooms, like walked into a comedy store, main room, OR, or whatever, seen somebody. This applies to everybody on earth, though. Seen somebody killing and just being like, I don't get it. Like I don't get why everyone's laughing. But that's just a subjective thing where I go, it's not for me. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But you understand, I mean, I know I don't find that brand of humor my thing.
Yeah.
But you still understand, like, I kind of understand why, maybe. Like, when they're acting out.
What happens is that you go, I understand. There's people you go, I understand that this person is proficient. Like, it's not for me, but I understand that, like, I watch it and I go, this is good structure, this is good joke writing. The punchlines are there. I understand it, it's like cerebrally, like I intellectually can see what's going on. It's just like doing nothing for me internally. I'm not doubling over. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Right. But that's also, I think, pretty normal.
It's normal.
Yeah.
I have another question to ask you. What's Brad Pitt like?
You guys are homies?
He is.
I know, dude. I've never met him, and I'm doing this like, yum, 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 yum. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Can I tell you the truth? He's a lot like you.
What do you mean?
He has. He walks in the room, and everybody's like, "No."
Yeah.
Like, and they get like, and then he disarms everybody.
Yeah.
But in a pretty like, not in a big way, just in a very
His own way.
his own way.
Yeah.
He has his own way of doing
Well,
it.
I know he's a comedy fan because
He loves
comedy.
stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, he loves.
He's
stand-up.
also, I have to say this, he did a Coen Brothers movie. It's called
Burn After
Burn
Reading.
After Reading.
Yeah.
Love
And my brother and I still think it's one of the greatest comedy performances in movies.
He
The
play a
thing
trainer?
Yeah, he plays like he
Yeah.
works at like a
That's right.
Yeah.
fitness place. You know what I mean?
That's the thing about him is like, you know, he's been the like just the center of attention.
Oh, yeah, I
and
can
it was
imagine.
for so long, and it's always been like kind of a looks first thing. Everyone's just like, this guy's gorgeous. Dude is fucking unreal actor. Like he is a tremendous actor.
Oh, dude, I think he's in my top 3. I mean,
Yeah.
when I saw him even in Seven when he was young.